Picture this. Alex is standing just inside her front door. Outside, the sun shines brightly, children laugh as they play, and neighbors wave hello to one another. To most, it's a typical serene day. But for Alex, the thought of stepping outside is akin to being asked to walk on a tightrope across a vast canyon. Agoraphobia, often misinterpreted as merely a fear of open spaces, is so much more profound and paralyzing. It is an anxiety disorder characterized by intense fear and anxiety of being in places or situations where escape might be difficult or where help might not be available should things go wrong. The diagnosis of agoraphobia requires the presence of significant fear or anxiety in at least 2 of the following 5 situations, as outlined by the American Psychological Association 2014. Utilizing public transportation, being in open areas, existing in enclosed spaces, waiting in lines or amidst large gatherings, venturing outside the home alone in unfamiliar environments. It's important to understand that while agoraphobia can manifest independently, it often coexists with other psychological conditions such as panic disorder, social anxiety disorder, specific phobias, among others. One of the most disconcerting aspects of living with agoraphobia is the anticipatory anxiety. Before any potential trigger occurs, the mind is already in turmoil, playing out the worst scenarios. An unexpected bout of nausea during a concert or a sudden dizzy spell in a supermarket could spark the onset of such fears. For Alex, it was a panic attack during a train journey, surrounded by strangers with no immediate escape. That singular moment became the genesis of her agoraphobia. For many people, there might be no single identifiable cause, but rather a combination of factors that contribute to the development of this disorder. Even in her most vulnerable moments, Alex sought understanding. She learned that catastrophizing or always assuming the worst outcome were just intensifying her agoraphobia. With the guidance of a great therapist, she started to reclaim her life. Cognitive behavior therapy became her beacon, guiding her through the fog of fear. But it wasn't an overnight transformation. With time, she sharpened her thinking, and medications offered emotional support. Together, they helped her face her fears in a balanced and controlled way. Here are the latest treatment options for agoraphobia. Cognitive behavioral therapy. This form of therapy focuses on identifying, understanding, and changing negative thought patterns and behaviors. Exposure therapy. A key component of CBT exposure therapy involves gradually and repeatedly entering feared situations until the fear begins to subside. Virtual reality exposure therapy. Therapists use virtual reality to simulate environments or situations that trigger anxiety. This allows for controlled exposure to the feared situation. Support groups. Joining a group of people with similar experiences and problems can be both enlightening and supportive. Relaxation techniques. Techniques such as deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and meditation can help to relieve the symptoms of anxiety. Lifestyle changes. Maintaining a regular routine, getting adequate sleep, avoiding caffeine and sugar, and managing stress can potentially help reduce the frequency of symptoms. Self-help techniques. Books and online resources that teach coping skills can be beneficial. Teletherapy. With the rise of telehealth, individuals found success in attending therapy from the comfort of their homes. Living with agoraphobia is akin to viewing the world through a warped lens. Everything seems exaggerated. On her challenging journey with agoraphobia, Alex often felt overwhelmed by the vast, unpredictable world. However, with consistent therapy and exposure, she began to see the world in a brighter light. Though the world outside remains a challenge, Alex continues to expand her boundaries, confronting and overcoming her fears one step at a time. Her journey highlights both the struggles of living with agoraphobia and the enduring human spirit of resilience and hope. Thanks for joining us. Like what you heard, hit like, subscribe, and stay updated with our future lessons. Your feedback and questions in the comments section are greatly appreciated. For more in-depth information on anxiety disorders and mental health, check out the suggested books, audiobooks, and ebooks in the links below. Knowledge is the most powerful tool in understanding and managing these challenges. Stay unique.